is China, aka China Wanda, and welcome to my castle. Today we're going to be looking at what good news is coming to you. And for the piles, this is pile 1, not for you. How ironic. And then pile 2 is flexible. And then pile 3 is time to go. So pick your pile and we'll pick your card and I will see you guys there. What is up, my pile ones? If you chose this not for you card, then congratulations, you have found your pile. So we're gonna just get right into what good news is coming to you. Okay, so off rip, I'm getting that you're no longer in a state of denial or a state of settling for less. We got fork in the road in reverse. And we have truth be told in reverse as well. And then we have, I pulled by the book. I just felt called to take it. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have time for a nap and orphaned. Okay. Also, off rip, I was feeling that you guys may have been like really laying low for a while, like really out the way. I'm getting the feel that there's something that you have been like settling for, and that could be a relationship, could be something in your home life, and it could be something career-wise that you have been settling for. And I feel like you're a really humble person, and I feel like there's something that maybe you put a lot of time and energy into. And for that very reason, you tried very hard to make it work for you, and you tried very hard to be satisfied with it, because you're like, I didn't put a lot into this, so I'll be darned. I'll be darned if I don't make this work for me. And I feel like one of the reasons why maybe you've been laying low as of recently, besides, I mean, you might just be that person, you know, you might just be the kind of person that just be out the way, but another reason is that you're not all too, I don't want to say you're embarrassed, but you're not all too proud or satisfied with the reality of whatever situation this is about. So the good news that I'm getting is that you're finally like not accepting the minimum. I feel like you're finally, you know, realizing your worth and knowing that you can have more, you deserve more, you can ask for more. You don't have to settle for less, and you don't have to just make things work just because of how much time you put into it, you know? If you're unhappy and you feel like you've really put your all into it and you've done everything that you could, you can move on. And sometimes, to be honest, you don't even have to do everything that you can for something that doesn't really seem to have the potential that you want, you know? So I feel like you're really like getting the strength to, I don't know if you maybe have to start over or something, because by the book is giving me vibes of like, you know, you might have to start over and do things kind of, you know, step by step to get you back to a position that you want to be in. But in any case, I feel like you'll be able to rest easier now, knowing that this situation, that you're moving away from the situation, this person, or whatever the case may be, you're transitioning and really putting effort into like saying no. I feel like I was hearing that too. And I was channeling the song On My Mind by Jorja Smith. So you should check that song out. If I remember, I will put the link in the description. But if you don't see it there, well, I'll put the title in the video. Okay, so yeah, but there's been some heartbreak involved, and even so, I feel like you're a very prideful person. I don't feel like you give away much. So even if, no matter how difficult whatever situation you're in has really been. I feel like you don't tell anybody, you don't give that away. And strength is in the middle here, which is Leo. Okay, so that's the High Priestess is also on the bottom of the deck, which is the moon, so Cancer. But also the King of Cups is here. I was just about to say, I feel like water sign or earth sign energy here. You don't have to be those. But yeah, so I feel like this, whatever situation you've been in has caused you to be restless, and I feel like now that you're moving away from it, you will be a lot happier. You will be able to rest assured. Like I was saying at the beginning, I don't feel like you're like faking per se. It's just that you really, really wanted something to work, and you've really been trying to make it work for you, and it just hasn't been. And whether that has really been for you or for someone else, you know. And I feel like you've been really, really mature about everything, and I feel like you've also been kind of alone in these situations. And I don't feel like you might not be the type to really go and be telling your business, but so for that reason even more, I feel like you've been alone on trying to, like, you know, work the situation out. And also, when I was saying you've been in a state of denial because you wanted it to work so much, I feel like this could be multiple things. So this is with a person specifically, then, you know, they could have been lying to you regardless, but their actions showed a completely different story. And I feel like you were not, or even their words, even if they were lying, I feel like in the same instance of them lying, they may be telling on themselves, or maybe they hadn't lied at all, and that was you kind of hearing what you wanted to hear. But either way, I feel like there has been, you know, where you've like, it was like a epiphany where you're like, oh my gosh, I've kind of been missing the mark this whole time. Like, I really wanted to make this work so bad that I hadn't seen what was directly in front of me. And so where you kind of been stuck, or where you thought you were stuck, and you felt like, you know, oh my gosh, what can I do? And when truth be told in reverse, it's like, the truth has been told already, but will you accept the truth? And I feel like now you're accepting it. So the good news is you're moving on. That's the good news. The good news for you is you've finally been accepting the truth and realizing your worth. And now you're moving on to bigger and better things that suit you better. That's the good news, okay? I love that for you. I didn't even ask how y'all's day was, so how was y'all day? Feel free to comment down below if you want to. But you might be going out more as well. That's other good news. You might be feeling really free, and so that's why, you know, because you're freeing yourself from the situation, so now you're going to be feeling free enough to go out and really be you, and you'll have a lot of energy, because I feel like a lot of your energy has been going towards, you know, whatever situation or whatever person. I'm also feeling called to read. Okay, this might be something familial, like something with your family, but also I'm getting that one of the big reasons why you decided to like really try and stick with this whatever situation or person is because you were like I said, time, but also you may be the type of person that feels really terrible if you abandon something that you haven't gotten, you know, you haven't reaped the benefits of. Like I said, you're prideful, so you probably felt like, oh my god, I haven't reaped the benefits of it, I haven't gotten as much as I put in, so like I need to stay until I do. And you're not feeling like that anymore. I feel like you made the decision, put your well-being over those kinds of things, you know. And if you have lack mentality, I feel like you're also working to get past that. But I think that is all that I have for you, Pile 1. If you are going to pick another pile, I will see you there. If not, like if you want to, comment if you want to, subscribe if you want to, maybe even share. And I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, my pal twos. If you chose this flexible card, then congratulations, you have made it to the right pile. So we're gonna get straight into what good news is coming to you. So you might be a spiritual pile, or you might practice things of that nature. I want to talk energy. So we have Judgment, which is Pluto, so Scorpio. We have Temperance, Sagittarius. We have the Chariot, which is Cancer. The Lovers is Gemini. And we have the King of Pentacles, so you can be a earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And then we have Between Worlds. I showed you your card, Flexible, already. And then we have Chop Wood. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have TikTok and A Leg Up. Okay, so off rip, I feel like some good news coming to you is that you will be finding a sort of balance here. You will be able to find some sort of balance. You might be somebody who travels often for work, or maybe not for work, maybe to visit people, to maintain relationships or something of that nature. I feel like if this is to visit people and maintain relationships, I feel like you are always the person to visit, and people don't really put in as much effort to visit you as you do for them. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is here, and it looks like so similar to Chop Wood, except there's no person standing there. So I just thought that was cool. But there's something that you've been doing that you're able to balance easier, okay? And I feel like this is in all areas. So like financially, I feel like you are able to you feel better about what you're spending your money on, where your money is going. I feel like in the past, maybe you've spent your money on things with the right intentions, of course, but maybe it didn't go the way you had planned or the way that you had hoped. I feel like you're a very hopeful person, and I do feel like you're a very hard worker, and I feel like you listen to your heart. You try to listen to your heart as best as you can, and sometimes yes, your heart is always right, but at the same time, sometimes what your heart wants is not always the most logical, so you have to be able to think of ways logically to make what your heart wants come true, okay? So I'm getting that you are not so torn between, like what your heart wants and what you can actually do. I'm feeling you're going to be way more flexible. You're going to be really using that intuition of yours to make better decisions, to make decisions that won't have you feeling like, down and out, basically. That won't have you feeling like you wasted your money, you wasted your time, you wasted your energy for nothing in return. You're putting in a lot more time into whatever decisions you're trying to make, right? You're going to be getting more comfortable sitting in the in-between, where you're making the place before you make your decisions, the place before you step into one place or the other, right? So especially with Temperance, it's like I'm getting like travel. It doesn't have to be physical travel, but you guys are I feel like you guys are busybodies by nature also. And some more good news, you guys may also be getting like support from another person besides just you guys gaining better balance in your life and getting comfortable sitting in the in-between and being patient, not being so quick to act on what you feel, taking a moment to think about it as well. I feel like some of you may be having some support come in with the leg up being here. Some of you guys may be receiving some support soon, so that's good. Support in your decisions, to support what it is you do career wise. This Lovers is here is like intriguing me. The Lovers came out and it's in reverse, so I'm like curious as to why. Tell me about this Lovers card here. Tell me about this Lovers card. The Knight of Pentacles. For some of you guys could be stepping away from a relationship here. This will only be for some of you. If it resonates, it resonates. If not, then don't take it. And for others of you, you guys will be moving forward and getting more serious in a relationship, okay? So maybe this relationship as of right now isn't, you know, like really, really serious or as serious as you may like. But I feel like for some of you, you guys will be making it known that, hey, I want to be more serious, or the good news is it'll just happen that you guys will be getting more serious with each other, with your partner. So yeah, that was just really bugging me there. But I'm getting how do I say this? Like, it's quick, but it's not. It's weird. Like, it's like there's a steady flow of how things are gonna go, right? There's a steady flow. But when it happens, it'll feel very fast to you, okay? When you let things happen naturally, then, you know. So yeah, I feel like when you allow things to happen naturally and are not so, you know, just focusing on the nitty-gritty, being present in your life and realizing a lot of things are only a matter of time. And that doesn't mean you're not being proactive and putting in work, but you may be more spontaneous person as well. So like I said, you act based off of your heart a lot of the time, and you're kind of like act now, think later. So I feel like good news is, as you get more balance, you get into the habit of thinking, you know, before you immediately act. And I feel like you'll get more support because people will be able to keep up with you better. Financially, you'll be more financially stable and in control. And then relationship-wise, if you're in a relationship or not, you could possibly be getting into one. And if you are in a relationship, you guys could be moving forward together in a more balanced and united way, okay? But I think that is all that I have for you. I didn't ask how y'all day was, so let me know down below. How was y'all day? But if you are gonna pick another pile, I will see you there. If not, like if you wanna, comment if you wanna, subscribe if you wanna, maybe even share. But I will see you next time. Bye. What is up, my pile threes? If you chose this time to go card, then congratulations, you have found your pile. So we're gonna get right into what good news is coming for you. And oh my gosh, pile three, I haven't asked the other piles this at the beginning, but how are you doing? From this spread of cards, I'm getting that you've been going through a bit of a tough time. So let me know down below if you would like to. But anyways, without further ado, okay. So let's see, we have breathe in reverse. We have chaos and conflict. And we have all that glitters. And I showed you guys time to go, which is in reverse. On the bottom of the deck, we have by the book and come to the edge. Okay. So for energies here, we have the King of Cups, so water signs. You might be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have the Star, which is Aquarius. We have the Moon, which is, I think it's Pisces actually, but the card in itself, but the Moon is actually Cancer energy. So Um, so let's see here. I don't know where I'm gonna start. So for to begin, I'm sorry. I'm like, your energy is like, I'm feeling what you're feeling. I feel like right now. So there's multiple situations that I'm getting here that could be happening. For some of you, there is seems to be some sort of manipulative person around you. For some, I'm getting it could be a father figure. Just because it's the King of Cups, it doesn't, they don't have to be male. But could be a father figure, or it could be a boyfriend, or, significant other. And I'm getting that for a while everything has been kind of chaotic for you. I feel like you guys are optimistic though. Despite all of these things happening, I feel like you guys are very optimistic. But I also feel like you guys may be the type to always want to see the good in people, so you guys may tend to make excuses for things that have been done to you, no matter how wrong they may have been. And I feel like you guys tend to stay in situations that are not very, sweet, not very kind to you, not as kind as you are to others. And it's like, I feel like people put a mask on, and they don't even have to. It's like you're seeing the good in them anyways. But anyway, besides that, I feel like you're in a bit of a stifling situation here. I feel like it has to do with money, because the Ten of Pentacles is here, and the Five of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this has to do with money. So I feel like you're being controlled in a way. Maybe you don't have much, maybe you're not financially independent. So maybe you're dependent on a family member, or your family, or like a significant other as of right now. It doesn't have to be. It could be a friend as well. And I feel like you're dependent on them for money, or they're dependent on you for money, okay? And I feel like either way, you feel like you can't leave, basically. And I feel like no matter what it is you do, you always feel like you're in the wrong, okay? But I'm getting the feeling that you're gonna have to take a leap of faith to escape this. And this sounds very like cliche and corny, but the good news is that you will be okay. And you know what? The messages in this reading haven't been at all what I expected, but come to the edges on the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting, before anything else, oh, okay, I split the deck and new life was there. Okay, so I feel like I couldn't tell you that the good news would be that you were going to be, able to experience a whole new life. You were going to really recover from the situation. You would feel like a brand new person. You would be able to breathe easy and rest assured. But I couldn't tell you that until I told you that you have to take a leap of faith and leave the situation. I'm getting whatever is happening here. It's like you really feel stuck. And for some of you, you might actually be stuck, because you may not have the funds to get out of whatever situation you're in. But I want to say it's worth it to take a leap of faith. And I feel like in the long run, you will be financially stable, okay? You might be, it's just like, you guys are so optimistic. Like, I really feel it. And it's so interesting because I can also feel that the chaos you're surrounded by, and I feel like the people around you aren't very supportive. If you are the moneymaker, I feel like whenever you choose to buy something for yourself, or whenever you don't make as much, or whenever you make mistakes, whoever's around you is very hard on you. And I feel like if you're not the moneymaker, I feel like if you choose to disobey, even in the slightest bit, if you voice your opinion. I feel like you're immediately talked down upon. I feel like there's a certain place that people want to keep you in, okay? It's like stay in your place energy, but that's not right? So I feel like you'll no longer be going, this by the book is here, I was looking at it, but I feel like it's if it really flew out, this was on the bottom, but I feel like if it flew out, it would have been in reverse, because I feel like what comes to the edge directly behind it, you're not going to be going by the book anymore. You're not going to be following other people, you know, doing whatever other people want. You're not going to be so easily swayed. I feel like you're going to really be able to take charge in your life and really be the person that you know that you can be. You've been seeing so much good in other people, but what about you? You have very good qualities as well. And I feel like you haven't even had the chance to really show and to really explore, or like I said, show the type of person you are. The people around you probably don't even know who you are because you don't get to express yourself, okay? And I feel like you will, as long as you know, I understand, because I'm feeling like some of you really do have some things to get together first before you are able to leave, which, you know, I'm not telling y'all to just pack up and leave and not have no plan, okay? I do feel like your optimism will take you far, because I feel like you actually will be able to come up with a good plan. Some of you guys may be having dreams. I just heard that. So if you've been having some dreams, there might be a good idea that might pop up. I'm sorry, I'm getting so many things at once. There may be some good things, good ideas that will come to you in your sleep. So I'd say to pay attention to this, and I'd say just keep your optimism up, okay? And don't rule out anything. Make sure you look at all the possibilities. Make sure you all look at all the ideas. Form backup plans, but I wouldn't say put too much time in this. I feel like you should definitely take a leap. So if you think of an idea and your heart says yes and your brain says sure, why not, do it, okay? I feel like you'll end up, I'm hearing that when you take this leap, you'll have the best sleep of your life you've ever had. So there's some more good news, okay? But right now, the freedom is like hidden from you right now. Like, I feel like you imagine it, but you, as optimistic as you are, I feel like you might, you know, this situation is slowly sucking the life out of you is what I mean. So it's like the longer you stay in this, the less, you know, faith you have that you'll ever get out, okay? So I'd say definitely take that leap so that you will no longer be stifled, so you can be yourself. That was like, I hope that helped in some way, because I wasn't sure about it. Honestly, I was like, wait, how is this good news? But then I kind of brought it together. So they had to walk me through your situation a lot more than the other piles. But I'm really like, I'm sending love and light your way, okay? Because I just know y'all will get through this. And considering the good news is that if you do take this leap of faith, you will be like happier than you've ever been. I feel like you definitely won't regret it. So, but that is all that I have for you, okay? Bring your ideas and your hopes into the present, into the physical. Do it for you, okay? You owe it to yourself. You deserve it. But if you're gonna pick another pile, I will see you there. If not, like if you wanna, comment if you wanna, subscribe if you wanna, maybe even share. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.